Hey guys, welcome back to Semajical Reviews, the show for general reviews on the channel. And now we're going to do something a bit different in this episode. Instead of reviewing a separate film or TV show episode or season or whatever, I'm going to be reviewing my output on this channel in 2023. Now, why am I doing this episode now instead of 10 episodes ago like I should have done? Because I was unsure then about how to approach this style of episode. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go over all the premieres that I did, all the series premieres I did over the course of the year. Now, one show also met its finale last year as well. Now, we'll get to that when we get to it, because the channel's output on new content actually started on the 2nd of March. No, sorry, 2nd of February. My mistake there. With the first episode of Semajical Reviews, in which I reviewed the then most recent film, Megan. And now, Series 1 of that lasted all the way from the 2nd of February until New Year's Eve. That's right. 98 episodes. Of course, now. I should actually be doing something else. So, hold on there, guys. Now, I know, guys, I've just mentioned this, but I thought I'd show you anyway. Episode 1, 2nd of February 2023, Megan. All the way down to episode 98, South Park Season 5, New Year's Eve, 31st of December. So that's last year's output for Semajical Reviews. Now, moving down to the Toy Theatre. From the 23rd of March, 2023, from the 23rd of March to the 21st of December, Series 1 of Toy Time / Cuddlesmere was broadcast. So that would be from A New Beginning all the way up to Santa and Frosty's visit. Now, within the same franchise, we're now going to go to the next show to have started within this franchise as new content goes. And that, of course, was the Popsmith Chronicles, which had its first episode on the 28th of March, 2023. And so far has had 7 episodes, with the last one to date going out on the 16th of November. And don't worry, because there are going to be more coming. Now, the next show to get its start in the form of as a form of new content would be At Home with the Tots on the 13th of June with the episode Naughty Tilly. And the season 1 finale of that It's Not Hide and Seek, going out on the 7th of July. Now, I think I should just point something out before getting into the full series. Just so make sure it doesn't get left out of the mentions. But the standalone special, it served as the first episode of Scooby-Doo Murder Mysteries on the 19th of June, The Case of the Machete Killer. Now, before we go back into the full series, I should also point out that Kenny's Naughty Movie was released on the 14th of June as the first film in the Toy Cinema range. And served as a pilot to a show that did eventually start out. Now, the next in the line of the actual full series, actually began as 2 pilots, those being Princess Ariel Seeks Advice on the 23rd of June. This would be the Dolls of Dolchester. And Barbie's Bakery on the 24th of June. And that led into the full series, The Dolls of Dolchester, which had its first official episode, Luna and the Failed Errand, come out on the 3rd of July. And the season finale Royal Errands on the 11th of the same month. Okay, now the next show to get the mention is Actionton. And that had its first episode. A spaceman pops in on the 23rd of August. And its season finale The Doctor Comes to Call on the 17th of September. And yes, it was only a 4-episode first season. However, those 2 programs, or those 3 programs, had other seasons. Now, I'm just going to mention One Good Turn Deserves Another for the 23rd of September. This was Toy Cinema movie number 2. Now, Series 2 of At Home with the Tots had its premiere with Kitchen Time on the 17th of July. And to now clue you in, the Series 2 premiere of The Dolls of Dolchester was Lunatube on the 14th of July. Moving on now then. To the Dolls of Dolchester, to the Ashington Series 2 premiere. Haven't Got a Scooby on the 7th of October. And the Series 3 premiere of The Dolls of Dorchester post-ordeal on the 20th of October. And then we come to the series premiere of Mr. Bean plush comedy with Jumping Bean, 20th of October. And the series premiere of The Naughty Kenny Show, The Dumb Beep on the 15th of November. And this show was spun off from, well, Kenny's Naughty Movie. And then we get into the Series 2 finale of Actionton from the 19th of December. That would be the Christmas Mario Brothers. So that's that for Toy Theatre, which I now call the Toy County. Now, if we move down to the Plotaverse, and the first new content for that came on the 16th of February with episode 1 of the Midhampton Chronicles. Into the specials territory, A Girl Called Corona on the 28th of February. Followed on the 3rd of March by the first episode of Bad Brittany entitled Here Comes Trouble. And then episode 1 of Into the Barretverse, a swashbuckling adventure on the 13th of March. Then we had the series premiere of The Stratton Saga. The saga begins on the 16th of March. And then into another special, A Tale of Two Timelines on the 8th of April. And then straight in with a crossover special on the 9th of April, Bad Brittany meets Naughty Little Girl. A Declaration of War comes next with Into the Barretverse on the 10th of April. And then the 5-part story arc on the 17th of April began the Transdimensional War arc, which ended its run on the 21st of April, the day before my birthday. And then came Corona and the Bad Smell, the first official episode of the Corona series, on the 1st of May. Followed By episode 1 of Naughty Hortons, That Horrible Child, Naughty Hortons begins on the 2nd of May. And then, to give it a new home and a new lease of life, Marilyn's British Story, episode 1, The Behaviour Report, on the 6th of May. And then, scrolling right down here, Harry Potter, the first ever episode, the pilot, on the 1st of June. More episodes to come. Then came the season finales. Well, the season 1 finale here of Bad Brittany, To Avert a Crisis, on the 23rd of June. If I scroll up, because I think I've actually forgotten to point something out. The Corona and the Doll fiasco. No. Scroll down again. Okay, so no. We're not there yet. So, moving swiftly on to the season 2 premiere of Bad Brittany, A Genuine Shock, on the 13th of July. The season 1 premiere of Marilyn's British Story, The End of the Punishment, on the 16th of July. And episode 1 of a series of Barrett events, A Barrett Beginning, on the 19th of July. The season 1 finale of Naughty Hortons, Stupidity Is What It Is, on the 22nd of July. And the season 1 finale of Corona Gets Grounded. Of the Corona series, of the Corona series, Corona Gets Grounded, on the 24th of July. Then came Series 2, Episode 1 of Marilyn's British Story, The Late Marilyn Dafoe, on the 1st of August. Followed by Corona's Investigation, which would be the Season 2 premiere of the Corona series on the 8th of August. Followed directly after that by the series premiere of Tales from the Past, Going into Year 11, on the 15th of August. Followed then by A Tale of Two Sisters, the summer special, from the 21st of August. The introduction of the Sanders sisters into this universe. Then came the first episode of Tales from the Future on the 22nd of August. And that title was Surprises. And then came the first official episode of A Tale of Two Sisters, Grounded, on the 25th of August. Then came the Season 2 premiere of Naughty Hortons, A Bad Start, on the 7th of September. And then a long while after that came the Season 1 finale of Harry Potter, The Mystery of the Lost People, leading directly into the Riley Family Episode 1, Mozilla's Naughty Christmas Pilot, on the 7th of December, and the non-canon Christmas special from last year, The Great Christmas Rescue, on the 21st of December. It was a crossover special with multiple other universes. Then the Midhampton Chronicles had its canonical Christmas special on the 18th of December with episode 25. And then on the 22nd of December, we had the Season 2 finale of the Corona series, Corona's Christmas Surprise. Followed up on the 27th of December by episode 1 of Who Town, First and Susan, my new Doctor Who fan series. And that was all last year's output for the Plotterverse. Reuploads don't count. Now, we're actually going to scroll back up for the next thing I'm going to show you. Which would be Semajical Minis. Now, the first episode of that, A Little Walk, was uploaded on the 11th of April. And I can tell you, the show is currently in its third series, but its first season finale was, as with most of these, on the 13th of July, followed close thereafter by the Series 2 premiere. New series, new intro on the 28th of July. And then the Series 2 finale, a few days break on the 27th of October. And Series 3 started with the episode A Third Little Walk on the 1st of November. But the last actual episode of last year was episode 39, a Christmas mini on the 18th of December. Now, up now to Semajical Adventures. The first episode of which was uploaded on the 3rd of February. There were 21 episodes all in all. Well, there weren't actually. Now, the last numbered episode of the year on the 9th of June was episode 21. But then that was followed by a special, A Hunt for Cheap Films, on the 17th of July. And then, slightly before last autumn, the numbered episodes did return with He'll See What I See on the 15th of August. And actually ended, numbered episode-wise, with episode 28 on the 23rd of November, all that jazz. But our Christmas adventure, Here We Come A-Localing, a Semajical Adventures Christmas special, came up on the 25th of December. It was pre-recorded. Now, Semajical Gaming. This is where it gets interesting, guys. The first episode of that came out on the 15th of May. Meet the Kevinsons. It's where I played The Sims 4. Now we scroll down to episode 54, which serves as the season 1 finale. It came out on the 13th of August. And then the season 2 finale, starting over on the 14th of August, where I started playing Angry Birds Reloaded. So season 2 premiere. That lasted for another 20 episodes. And the episode Bye Bye Birdies on the 8th of September. And then started season 3. Hogwarts Mystery Years 1 and 2, starting Hogwarts on the 11th of September. Now, where we get to the interesting stages with this is this season lasted for 63 episodes, ending on the 19th of November with Year 2 ends. And season 4 begins when I play Idle Magic Academy, with the episode starting a magic school on the 22nd of November. And we take a break in between blocks of episodes here For a Halloween special, Emily Wants to Play on the 31st of October. And then we stop again for a Christmas special, Christmas gift delivery, on the 24th of December. But my output for 2023... yeah, it stops there on the 24th of December. That's for Semajical Gaming. Now, other review shows. The first episode of Beer and Donuts came out on the 23rd of July. With my review of it's a Simpsons review show with the episode Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The first episode of my Dragon Ball review series, Review Corp, Secret of the Dragon Balls, came out on the 10th of September. The first episode of my Recess review series, Back to School, The Break-In, came out on the 20th of October, well over a month late. Now, the Christmas episode of Beer and Donuts, Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire, was put out... No, sorry, my mistake. The Halloween episode of Beer and Donuts, Treehouse of Horror, was put out on the 30th of October. The Christmas episode, Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire, was put out on the 5th of December. The Christmas episode of Back to School, Yes Mikey, Santa Does Shave, came out on Christmas Eve. And, well, that's it for 2023's output on the other review shows now. I did say one show started and ended all in the same year. We're going to get to that soon. It's a magical thing. Now, the first episode, A New Beginning, came out on the 5th of February. The season 1 finale, as it now is, episode 17, It's a Magical Christmas, come out on the 26th of December, the day after Christmas. James's Hall is next, with my birthday special for the gifts being the first episode that came out on the 10th of May. And so far there have been 12 episodes, the last of which come out on Christmas Day. That's not the last episode overall, because there are more on the way. It's a magical story time. All of these are Series 1's episode. The first episode on the 27th of June was Destinyverse number 1, Destiny. And the season finale Santa Please Stop Here came out on Christmas Eve. Series 2 is on the way. Sodor cast. Now, I've done 14 of these so far. Count them. The first episode, Origins and Books, came out on the 11th of April. Episode 10 served as the Season 1 finale, and that was Series 7 reviewed. It came out on the 24th of August. Episode 11 was the start of Series 2. Series 8 reviewed 25th of September. And the most recent episode so far came out on the 17th of December, and it was Series 11 reviewed. Now, Semajical's Collections is next. And this is where I show my collections. Episode 1, Figurines, came out on the 5th of February. Now, if we scroll down, you'll see that the last episode I've done so far was a Doctor Who special on the 23rd of November. And reading from the public domain, where I'm reading The Wonderful Wizard of Oz at the moment. The first episode of that came out on the 6th of April. I've done 10 of these so far. There will be more coming up. But the most recent one so far being episode 10 on the 17th of November. Exaggerated Doctor Who reviews. I've done 10 of these so far as well. The first one being my review of An Unearthly Child and explaining how the show was going to work, come out on the 12th of June. And the most recent one so far being my review of The Dalek Invasion of Earth, coming out on the 23rd of September. There are more to come. Now, themed months. The show that both started and ended in 2023. The first ever episode was my review of Toy Story. I dubbed it Pixar Month on the 1st of March. So, as you can see, at the time I did this, there were 26 films done by Pixar, with the most recent one there being Lightyear, which was the Season 1 finale on the 26th of March. Season 2 was themed around comedy films, starting with the film, my review of Carry On Sergeant, on the 1st of April. And that went on to last for 30 episodes, ending with my review of Carry On Nurse on the 30th of April. And a bit of a funny thing there. What was meant to be a review of Carry On Nurse ended up being a review of Carry On Doctor before I'd even seen the film. Marvel month was season 3, with my review of Iron Man on the 1st of May. And that's the longest season of the entire series, as that one went on to last for 39 episodes, ending with my review of X-Men Origins Wolverine on the 25th of May. Season 4 was dedicated to reviews of children's media, starting with a review of 64 Zoo Lane on the 1st of June. Yeah, on the 1st. And then going on to last "23 episodes, ending on a review of Lazy Town on the 23rd. Then I decided to make July Mockbusters month. There are 10 episodes here, with the first of which being a review of the first Little Cars film on the 1st. And the last of which being my review of What's Up on the 17th. Then I decided to make July Canine month. And Beethoven was the first review on the 1st. And that would go on all the way until my review of The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation on the 22nd of August. So August was Canine month. And September last year was Random month, where I picked anything at random to review. The final season began with a review of All Grown Up on the 1st of September. And then the series finale came on the 18th of the same month with my review of The Hoobs. So yes, that's the show that started and ended all in 2023. Canon or not canon? Now so far there are 5 of these, with the first episode being what is canon and is canon in the Midhampton timeline of my Plotterverse on the 3rd of July, and the most recent so far being South Park on the 31st of August. Semajical Extra, a look behind the scenes of my productions. There are 4 of these so far, with the first of which going out on the 4th of May, and the most recent going out on the 15th of July. And finally, there comes the P-Gal 20 years, which there are also 4 of so far. This is a retrospective series on my years on my old channel, with the first episode going out on the 24th of April, and the most recent going out on the 24th of June, so 2 months apart. Well, that's not all of my output from last year, that's just what was on the playlist. Because I would be totally remiss if I didn't mention Brotherhood of Men Neo. A new version of the Brotherhood of Men me and Darren started. Also last year, with the first episode of that, Welcome to Brotherhood of Men Neo, going out on the 19th of June. And the most recent one so far being a somewhat Christmas special, going out on the 11th of December. And that, I think, and that I think would be all of the output from 2023 on this channel. And so to review, my output from 2023. Well, of course there's going to be a strong bias here because I'm the creator of all of this content. And I am very proud of last year's content on the channel, and let's hope this year's can do me prouder. And of course this year's content is underway. The video you've just been watching being part of this year's content. So guys, if you enjoyed last year's output on the channel, what was your favourite video? Let me know in the comments below. Honestly, can't pick a favourite out of all the videos I did last year, because to play favourites with one's own work, well, it is doable, but I just can't because I'm proud of everything. So, until next time, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a Semajical time.